The Assateague Island Visitor Center is actually on the mainland, and we crossed the bridge to get over to the island, but it's a beautiful facility. This is the map outside the Visitor Center that shows the island and its relationship to the mainland. It gives you an idea of exactly how big Assateague Island is along the Maryland coast. This is a sort of diorama of how Assateague Island life begins in the mudflats and in the marsh. The wolf spider is one of the inhabitants. People often use the boat ramps to Assateague Island Bay. And the way to get to the island is over the Verrazano Bridge, which is right here. The ponies often stop the traffic right by the road as you're going over. And you can see them standing out in the marsh. Once you're on the island, along the causeway down towards the park, there's some stopping points where you can view the bay between the mainland and the island and the marsh. There's a good marsh odor, and I don't know whether we can see the horses way out there or not. We'll try. There's quite a bit of trees and vegetation on the backside of the island, but this again is a view of the marsh. And I think we can see there is a horse out there. This is the entrance to the park, the road entrance, and then there are lots of bikers that come through. This is the back side of the ocean on this side. On the back side of the marsh, we see these ghost forests, which is a result of the saltwater intrusion.
Little baby deer here.
In the back side of the island, there's a few walkways where you can view the marsh. Well, the osprey in the tree is waiting to find some prey.
One on the right.
So one of the recreational opportunities here is these kayakers.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, there he is. Sorry.
Climbing pulpit.
So you can do some clamming here.
You just have to ask the ranger.
It's when they
And
have it, not others.
the kayakers are getting ready to take off. So here we can do some crabbing, clamming, and a little fishing. Exploring around. There's a campground here. This is one of the raised trails. It's called Life of the Marsh on the backside of Assateague Island. And you can walk and see a lot of different bird species and a lot of the different vegetation and we'll head down to the beach right now. In the back side, it's a lot of water. It's not very deep. You can actually walk out in the water. So if you're out kayaking, you can actually get out of your kayak and walk. So here we are at the Bayside Campground, and it's a popular place when the bugs aren't bad, but they don't treat for bugs here. They got cold showers and pit toilets on the beach, and this is the pathway up to the beach, and let's head up there. There's a pavilion for picnics here. So we made it to the beach. This is actually the last Saturday before Labor Day, so people are getting in their beach time. Beyond that is the OSV, over sand vehicle, and then the remains of the beachfront campground. It looks like it's low tide at Assateague, and the crowds are out today. You're allowed to bring your dogs and your pets, and they got a nice big tent here. The park has a full solar array so that they can power everything by the sun.